Hello, brothers and sisters of the light. I am Julie Joy with another message for you today from Thymus, the collective of ascended masters, as channeled by Daniel Scranton for February 25th, 2025. And the title of this message is The Solar Flash and 3 Days of Darkness. Are they coming? And they begin blessings. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters. We are so very happy to be with you at this time and to be expressing to you in all the ways that we can. Of course, many of us have left teachings behind there on earth for you to study and explore. And we can come through channelers like this one here. And of course, they're referring to dear Daniel Scranton. We can come through channelers like this one here as we are doing right now. And we are very happy to give you the latest teachings. We know that many of you think all of this is quite complicated, quite complex, and that you need to do X, Y, and Z in order to activate all of your DNA and have a light body and ascend. Many of you believe you have to raise your Kundalini and chant or pray or meditate for a certain number of hours a day. Some of you think it's about yoga or being vegan or earthling. You did not come forth into a physical human body to obey a bunch of rules that would then get you to the promised land. You came forth because you are a necessary component of the shift in consciousness, and it is important that you are there. And that means following a rigid bunch of guidelines is only going to get into the way of the guidance that you have coming up within you naturally, easily, without effort. You're getting the guidance, and if you don't think you are, it's because you are looking in the wrong places, or you are only looking in one or two specific places. Guidance comes in many different ways, shapes, and forms. And when you get quiet, if you're not getting any guidance whatsoever, then guess what? What you are doing in that moment is perfect as it is. You don't always have to be doing, performing, producing. Sometimes your life is about just being, appreciating, and enjoying. And when you let it be that way, the guidance, the inspired idea, the impulse, the intuitive hit will drop in, and it will drop in unexpectedly, perhaps even in a way that you didn't think was possible. You can get guidance in so many different ways, and the guidance that you are getting in the moment is much more relevant to you than a list of do's and don'ts that we could have given you thousands of years ago to be printed in books forevermore. We want you to understand that you know who you really are, and therefore you know that you always are connected to that higher part of you. You always are that higher part of you, and you can feel that as you get quiet and go within. And if you stop looking outside of yourselves for rules to follow, of course it is the mind that overcomplicates things and tells you that you have to wait for a solar flash and 3 days of darkness and a financial collapse and the end of all of artificial intelligence or some other series of events that must happen in order for you to get to the next level of your consciousness. That is not the case. You are all moving forward gradually, step by step, day by day, and each and every one of you matters. What you do, think, and say matter. And we want you to believe enough in yourselves to let go of what other people are saying you should do or have to do so that you can hear and feel and know the guidance that is coming to you all day, every day, in some way, shape, or form. Again, if you're not getting any, then the guidance is what you're doing is perfect as it is. Don't worry. Don't think you're supposed to be doing something other than this. And relax, because more will come, and it will come in the appropriate timing. That is all for now. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters, and we are always amongst you. Well, a delightful message from Thymus about a hot topic that seems to be going around quite a bit lately, the solar flash, the days of darkness, and so on. Very timely message for all of us. This lovely, encouraging message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. Please stop by there and see everything that Daniel has to offer. Also, if you would like to watch Daniel actually channel Thymus, you can do so on his own YouTube channel, which is again his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to place the words to this message below in the Show More section. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always my honor to be able to be the voice of Thymus for all of you for these few short moments. And please don't forget to create a great day.